Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be doing my favorite upcoming fall and winter fashion trends, and I'm super excited for this video. I know this is a little bit later than I usually do but yeah, just to note that I'm sure there are going to be a plentitude of other trends out there. There are, but these are just kind of like my favorites, and therefore I'm sharing them with you, and these are the trends that I'm going to be kind of looking for in terms of guide, in terms of my fall and winter shopping, and just what I'm really excited about for the fall and winter. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this a little bit helpful. One of the biggest things that I have seen in on fashion runways, in stores starting now, and just in terms of talk, makeup and everything like that, hair, is definitely the 60s, and I think the 60s are definitely back. I love the 60s, and that's why I'm super excited about it. I took a fashion history course, and this is going to be the biggest chunk of this video, is going to be talking about the 60s. If you don't have any interest in learning a little bit about the 60s fashion history, then you can kind of like skip a little bit ahead where I'll talk about the other things. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about the fashion from the 60s, just because people are like, oh, the 60s, but what are the 60s really, you know? First of all, there are a couple of key points from the 60s. First of all, it was kind of like the Kennedy era, so that's when, you know, John F. Kennedy was president of the United States, and Jackie O was very much a fashion icon for the 60s and 70s, and so many women were kind of looking towards her as a fashion icon, as a fashion inspiration. So that kind of falls into kind of like the First Lady kind of more ladylike pieces, so more like balloon cocoony type cocoony type jackets, kind of like more balloon shape, very kind of coiffed outfits, kind of suits, very pretty kind of suits, elegant styles, pencil skirts, you know, mini jackets, things like that, as well as in terms of hair, like kind of like the bouffant, a little bit more not beehive-ish, I guess, on top. Secondly, we have the kind of more space age imagery, talking about two main designers, Courage and Cardin. Courage and Cardin. They were very much inspired by the space age imagery, very futuristic styles. They were inspired by the fact that, you know, the first man to walk on the moon was 1969, so it was kind of that era where they were all talking about, oh my gosh, there's, you know, other life type, you know, and so they were very much thinking about, oh, you know, space, about the futuristic kind of point of view, and so their outfits were very much inspired by that. So a lot of simplicity, clean cut clothing, boxy structured, very simplified outfits, just like blocks of color, so very structured jackets and very tailored. A lot of white was seen in Cardin and Courage's outfits, and they were very inspired by new materials too, so things like PVC, lights on their coats, and there was even paper dresses that were made out of paper. So during that time as well, there was a lot of looking towards new and different things, so a lot of innovative things. Thirdly, you had again the kind of Twiggy inspired, very kind of it's called the Youthquake, sorry, kind of like Twiggy inspired, very androgynous body type, and more psychedelic art patterns, more kind of inspired, again, followed kind of what the 70s kind of impartakes to, with kind of like the more psychedelic patterns, and just kind of more the bohemian kind of style, I guess. So yeah, you had that kaleidoscope of colors. We had Pucci as one of the designers that really kind of mainstreamed in the 60s, as well as YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. He opened his own couture house in 1962, and he kind of made popular the trouser pants. So those are kind of like the three main things. Again, with the 60s, I wanted to talk about Things that you can kind of look for in terms of silhouette was that kind of cocoon type silhouette. T-strap pumps, white stockings, a lot of white, especially, you know, Jackie O is very kind of feminine. She wore a lot of like stockings and bouffant hairstyles again. As well, Mary Quant had kind of more like coif. She was a designer and she kind of had the 5-point hairstyle, I think, and it was very popular. And in terms of makeup, that's why my face is like this. I kind of wanted to do a 60s inspired makeup look, but not so dramatic. I actually am gonna go out shopping like this, so yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Kind of like the cut crease and kind of very spidery lashes and kind of like the more muted matte lip. Kind of, I think everything as well in terms of the other trends kind of transpire back to the 60s kind of style. So I saw a lot of kind of mixed patterns, a lot of graphic design, a lot of mix of patterns, mix of colors, mix of textures as well, like velvet with leather, like just very different patterns and textures. Clashing of prints as well, and lots of graphic prints, again inspired by the 60s, going back to the kind of psychedelic art and Youthquake. As well, we have a lot of color now. Usually we don't see so much color for the fall, winter. We tend to wear more neutral, dark colors, but I saw quite a bit of color for the fall and winter. So, you know, bright pops of orange, bright pops of purple, and just kind of having more, kind of taking from the spring and summer color blocking that we saw a lot of, but kind of subduing it a little bit and now having one block of color, like your bright colored pant or your bright colored cardigan, while the rest of your outfit is a little bit more muted. I saw a lot of spots, a lot of polka dots. Marc Jacobs did a lot of that. Just that pattern in general I saw a lot of. See this every year, I think, men inspired outfits, and that again kind of also goes back to the 60s again with the more tailored structured look. So a lot of black and white, a lot of kind of tailored suits, and just men inspired outfits in general. I saw a lot of metallics as well, which I absolutely love. Chunky statement necklaces. I saw a lot of big florals. So again, for spring and summer we saw a lot of florals, but this time I saw more dark and big pattern florals in terms of designs. So shoes, loafers I saw a lot of, whether it be like kind of those high heel kind of loafers, but I really want a pair of loafers myself anyways, so I'm going to be getting a pair of those. I saw as well a lot of lace, which I absolutely love, and I'm happy lace is part of fall, winter, but I mean, even if it wasn't, it's not like, I don't like follow trends and be like, okay, I'm not going to wear it because it's not part of the trends, but I absolutely love lace. I was happy to see it on the runway. Betsy Johnson, Jason Wu, love lace. Feathers as well, which kind of transpires from those summer and spring again, and the Yves Klein Blue, which was a artist I think of the 60s, and it's kind of like this bold kind of blue, kind of indigo blue color, which I think is going to be one of the most statement and popular colors for the winter and fall. I saw a lot of nail art on the runway, and as well now at Sephora they have like all this nail art things going on, and I think nail art is just kind of coming back. You know, for the longest time people just painted their nails one color and that was that, but now you have glitter and all this like gems and jewels and things you could like those Sally Hansen ones that you can like stick on, and so nails are a lot more less simple now. In terms of makeup, I think I saw two kind of looks. One was more like 60s kind of makeup, which is what I kind of did. Muted lip and cheek, kind of like more that pinkish baby doll, and then kind of like, I don't know, I just wanted to do a 60s inspired look. I don't know if anyone would walk out like this, but I am. As well as a lot of emphasis on the lashes, and I also saw a lot of metallic eyes with a bold lip, like a bold red lip, which I think would be really nice on anyone for going out for a party. I hope you guys found this a little bit helpful. I was kind of all over the place, and I hope you found kind of like the background of the 60s a little bit helpful as well. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of background information on that. But other than that, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any other questions, and let me know what you guys are interested or looking forward to for the upcoming seasons. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!